Good morning. My name is Phillip Kirsch. I'm with Kirsch Hunting. I'm the president of Kirsch Hunting out of southeast Wisconsin. I'm here at the Deer Fest 2019 event. It's been a fantastic show this week. We're displaying our 3D archery targets. We have over 140 of the best 3D archery targets in the market. That's more than our top two competitors combined. And we've got a variety from North American animals to African animals to European animals to Asian animals. So virtually any type of 3D archery target you would want, you can find with us. Most of our targets are competitive quality foam, so it's self-healing foam that will last a long time for archery clubs or dealerships who are looking to put on a competition. We do have a line of backyard targets. They're called our Black Edition targets, and what's really cool about them is that they're the same type of foam as our competition foam. However, they're unpainted targets, so they can go for a lot less money than the higher end targets. We have varieties from small to medium size in the Black Edition. We also have cube targets, from your small ones that are easy to grab and throw in a truck and bring out to camp, to the little bit larger ones that give you a lot of points to aim on and shoot. So really good sellers. What's used oftentimes in competitions even is targets like this with really small points to pick out and shoot, warm up on before a competition, or let's say is hone in on your shooting at home. So that's kind of the backyard targets. We'll talk a little bit more about where these targets come from. So the brand is actually called Leitold 3D Targets. It's supplied by the business Kirsch here in the US. So Leitold comes from a gentleman, his name is Gerhard Leitold. He's the designer of all these targets. He's a 30-year master taxidermist who's a big-time hunter out of Austria. He's also a guide doing guiding in the Mid-Asia region. So he's been making 3D archery targets for about 15 years now. And most of his early on targets were actually replicas of animals that he designed through the taxidermy work, of course. So that's the designer. He's still designing all of our targets, coming out with about one to two targets every single month. So in the last 24 months, we've added about 24 new targets. It's been absolutely incredible. So you'll see exciting new products coming from us continually. A little bit more about where these come from. So it's his son is the engineer behind this, and he's running production. And the daughter, Dagmar, is running sales over there in Europe for the business. So they're produced in the foothills of the Alps, just outside of Salzburg, Austria, where there's a long-time hunting heritage and a lot of tradition in this area. Really good people, really neat area to go and visit if you're ever over there, right on the German-Austrian border. So the targets are being produced there, and we're shipping them over here in containers into southeast Wisconsin, into the Kirsch business, and breaking into containers and shipping them from there throughout North America. And it's been a fantastic first couple of years in the business. I can say proudly that we're thankful that we have all kinds of archery clubs from East Coast to Central US on out to the Western Rockies, switching over to the Kirsch business and the Leitold targets, and we're very thankful for that. They're finding the quality of the foam excellent, from lasting a long time to the pull of the arrows. We say, where they find that it's good for the whole family, from their children to the wives to the guys shooting 75, 80-pound bows. It's a fantastic foam that lasts a long time. The targets are UV protected, so they're built to be outdoors, whether it's in the south or in the north. They're built to be outdoors year-round because there's weatherproofing on it. They're built to last in the ice and the snow. It doesn't matter. Put them out, let them out, shoot them, have fun with them, and they'll last years for you. Again, we have over 140 targets, and that's broken down into about, I'd say, 60, 70 small targets. What I mean by small is anything from your little wild boars to raccoons to rabbits to beavers to otters, etc. So about 60, 70 small targets. We have about 40 medium-sized targets. When I say medium targets, I mean targets about the size of a deer, sheep. We have stone sheep, doll sheep, wolves, and whatnot. And then we have about 25, 30 large targets. These are fun as heck. When I say large, I mean things like a full-size alligator, which is a 9-foot alligator. We have a 7-foot 3-inch grizzly bear that people love to use on long-distance shots. We have full-size ostrich that is always a showstopper. Ostrich to Northern Africa with a silverback gorilla that's a showstopper at any event. Just a huge variety of fun targets that makes it extremely memorable to shoot and a memorable family experience to go out and shoot throughout a day. So what you'll see about our targets is out of the 140 plus targets, all of them but 3 are one piece from nose to tail. It's a high quality foam, whereas if it's not just competitive shooters, but it's hunters actually shooting these, and maybe they're not always hitting the 12 ring, sometimes they're hitting here or there, they're going to have a good experience with the whole animal because it's the same foam throughout the animal. So it's going to have the same good feel, whether you're hitting them in the leg or let's say the neck, whatnot. So we're very proud of that. So we get a lot of positive responses from that. Also in our large animals like our elk, there's no inside metal, no inside bars that are somebody's going to damage an arrow and hit. It's one piece of foam through and through. The only area you do find metal is if you go to our targets that stand up. What you'll see, which is unique I think about us, is it's high quality steel inside the legs. So we're not chintzing and putting plastic PVC in there. So when you put these in the ground into some rebar goes up into it and it gets pushed and shoved, the legs are not going to be cracking, breaking off. This is going to hold up for a long time. So we're using best quality materials. All the way through to our antlers. It's a great system to easily pull out. Again, high quality metal both here and in the head, so it's easy to take out and store for the winter if you're going to so do that. It also makes it really easy to interchange antlers. So in August here, August 2019, we're going to be launching a new deer that has, it's a little bit larger deer. It's right in that mule deer, white-tailed deer body size. And with that, you can choose the paint job either in mule deer or whitetail, but then also exchange antlers with our smaller young whitetail buck here and this new large mature whitetail buck that's being launched in August. We're proud if you can ask your local dealer to get them. If you can't though, because we are supplying mostly direct to clubs today, I'd say contact Kirsch at www.kirschhunting.com or customer service at kirschhunting.com, and we'd be proud to take care of you directly. Out of the 140 plus animals, we tend to have about 90% of them in stock in southeast Wisconsin, depending on the season, but we'll get you taken care of as fast as we can, and happy to do that. Thank you.